A homicide investigation into the deaths of a mother and daughter in Farmington in December of 2023 has concluded. According to investigators, forensic testing by the Maine State Crime Laboratory determined 56-year-old William Cumming Jr. was responsible for the deaths of 76-year-old Gene Robinson and 53-year-old Allison Cumming. Cumming Jr. was Robinson's son and Allison Cumming's brother. The two women were found dead at Positive Dog Kennel on Red Schoolhouse Road. Authorities say they died from sharp force injuries. They say just days after the deaths, the father of William Cumming Jr. called police to say his son was found dead at his home in Bar Harbor. The medical examiner ruled Cumming Jr.'s death a suicide. Officials say they determined there was probable cause to charge Cumming Jr. with murder for the deaths of Gene Robinson and Allison Cumming had he not taken his own life.